Let me ask you something. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to win at life, while everyone else works just as hard, but gets nowhere? Why do a few build empires, while most spend their lives just trying to survive? It's not luck. It's not destiny. It's something deeper, something only a small fraction of people ever figure out. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most people aren't failing because they're incapable. They're failing because they've been trained to live average, to avoid pain, to crave comfort, to follow the crowd. In the next few minutes, you'll understand why 95% of people never become successful, and how the other 5% break free from the invisible system that keeps everyone else trapped. The first reason most people fail is because they're addicted to comfort. Comfort feels good, safe, familiar, easy. But comfort is the silent killer of growth. Every time you choose ease over effort, you trade long-term success for short-term relief. Comfort convinces you that you're fine, that you can start tomorrow. But tomorrow becomes next week, then next month, then someday. The truth is, the more comfortable your life becomes, the less you grow. Every great success story was born in discomfort, because comfort never creates hunger. If you want to join the 5%, you must learn to do what most people avoid. You must get comfortable being uncomfortable. We love to say we're working hard, but there's a dangerous illusion behind that phrase. Most people are busy, not productive. They fill their schedules with noise, emails, meetings, scrolling, multitasking, activities that look like progress but lead nowhere. Hard work is not the same as effective work. A person who works 2 focused hours on what matters achieves more than someone who works 12 hours distracted. The 95% chase motion, the 5% chase meaning. They don't just work hard, they work strategically. Every minute has purpose. Every action connects to a larger goal. Success doesn't reward effort alone. It rewards alignment. Here's the next silent destroyer of dreams: the fear of judgment. People care more about appearing right than being real. They want approval from people who don't even know them. They want to fit in, even if it means dimming their light. But the truth is, most people are too focused on themselves to even notice your failures. And those who do notice, they'll forget tomorrow. The fear of looking stupid has destroyed more dreams than failure ever could. The moment you stop living for other people's opinions, you unlock a freedom that 95% of the world will never experience. The world has rewired our brains for instant pleasure. A like, a view, a message, and our brain rewards us like we just achieved something great. But it's fake success. It's dopamine, not discipline. The modern world gives you micro-rewards for doing nothing meaningful. You can feel accomplished without actually accomplishing anything. And that's the trap. The 95% live in that loop. Endless scrolling, endless stimulation, no progress. But the 5%? They delay gratification. They train their brain to crave the long-term win. They trade weekends for mastery, pleasure for purpose, comfort for clarity. And that's what separates builders from consumers. Most people don't fail because they never start. They fail because they don't keep going. They start diets, businesses, routines, and quit after a few weeks. They mistake motivation for discipline. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is eternal. Motivation fades when it rains. Discipline shows up anyway. The 5% understand one truth. You don't need to be extreme. You just need to be consistent. One small improvement daily beats random bursts of energy. Success isn't built in one big moment. It's built in thousands of invisible ones. Another reason most people fail: they blame everything except themselves. They blame the economy. They blame their parents. They blame timing, tools, luck, and politics. But the truth is, Successful people play a different game. They take radical responsibility. They don't ask, "Why is life unfair?" They ask, "What can I do about it?" That shift changes everything. Because when you blame others, you give away your power. When you own your failures, you take it back. Excuses feel good today, but they cost you years tomorrow. The 95% think in days and weeks. The 5% think in years and decades. They don't chase trends. They build legacies. While others panic when they fail, they analyze, adjust, and keep going. Because they see failure differently. To them, failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. The successful don't rush. They plant seeds and give them time to grow. If you can think long-term in a short-term world, you've already won. So who are the 5%? They're not superhuman. They're not born lucky. They simply do what others won't. When everyone quits, they persist. When it's boring, they stay consistent. When others doubt, they execute. They don't seek comfort. They seek growth. They don't fear failure. They fear regret. The 5% think differently, act differently, and live differently. And it shows. Now, you know the truth. The question is, what will you do with it? Will you keep living like the 95%? Or will you start building the mindset of the 5%? Because your life won't change when you wish for success. It changes when you decide to. So I want to hear from you. What is the one habit holding you back right now? And what's the first step you'll take today to fix it? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video hits something inside you, share it with someone who needs that reminder too. Remember, success isn't given. It's earned, and it starts with you.